One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. It's NBA One Take, November 14th, 2023. For me, it's three games on the docket, as well as some things I've reviewed. Well, the first thing of it is the division rivals, the New York Knicks versus the Boston Celtics. And this was a game. But the Boston Celtics did get the win here, going 9-2 in the season, with my man Jason Tatum looking like the MVP with 35. His counterpart Jaylen Brown had 22, and Chris Porzingis finished with a 21 as the Celtics pull away from the Knicks. But for the Knicks, it was a great outing by Jalen Brunson, who had 26. Julius Randle had 25 and 9. And Josh Hart finished with 16 and 9 rebounds. They was playing without R.J. Barrett, who was out. But this is a big win for the Knicks. I mean, loss for the Knicks, big loss for the Knicks. They go 5-6 this season, below 500. Not what they expected, but this was all in all a tough loss for the Knicks at the Garden. And it and then the next game of the night was Cleveland Cavaliers versus Sacramento Kings, and this is also a game where the Cavs take a tough loss here, man, because now they're 4-7 in the season, and now we got questions about Evan Mobley. Um, he has 16 and 12. Now, I did say something about we need to be concerned about how he's being used and what's going to be the progressive measure. Because I did say that he should be second option over Donovan, behind Donovan Mitchell, right? I love Darius Garland, but he should be getting 20 and 10, because you got the nerds and everybody put him out there as the next KG. I didn't like that comparison, um, but you put it out there and then people roll with it. Now they're expecting something, and now we're getting something not so good as production, and also now is relatively going into your win total, which they're kind of losing there. But okay, for this game, Donovan Mitchell had 22. Matt Strus had a good outing with 19. Darius Garland had 16, and Karis LeVert was with a big spark, had 21. And for the Kings, they go 6-4 in the season. They've been looking good. De'Aaron Fox had 28. Domantas Sabonis almost a triple double with 23, 10, and 9. Keegan Murray had a great game with 25 and 8, and Kevin Huerter finished with 20 as the Kings roll on to win this game. And the last game of the night was the Milwaukee Bucks versus the woeful Chicago Bulls. Chicago, there's a lot of stuff going on here, man. I'm telling you. DeMar DeRozan, he had a bad night, 11 points. Kobe White finished with 16. Zach LaVine had 20 and 8. And my man Nikola Vujacic, had 26 and 15. He was the only real bright spot in this game for them. But for the Bucks, they go 7-4 in the season. They're looking better since their shaky start, led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, had 35 and 11. Dame, not a real good night. He finished with 12. But the Bucks did get the win here. That's just the most important thing. Go to the win total and figure it out. But the Bulls got to figure stuff out. 4-8, lottery bound. All these rumors about them breaking this team up. There's a lot going on here with the Chicago Bulls. Now, let me go to some things I reviewed. Power Force Season 2, or AKA Tommy. Season 2, Episode 10 recap. Now, everything is just coming to a head with Tommy getting the power getting their power in Chicago. They also set up Claudia. She was also set up, you know, set up in an operation, and with her new connect with the Serbs, and they all got arrested and put into jail. So now the new cartel can't really set up a shop because now everything is hot, and Claudia and them got set up. Now Vic thought he was doing the right thing, but because remember the time he found out, he set up his sister, and now and Claudia also got stabbed, and she got shanked while she was on the phone talking to Shanti. Thought Shanti set her up, and she got stabbed in the back, bleeding out. So we don't really know her fate for season 3. Um, what's going on with that? And Vic is under just doesn't know what's going on, and Diamond is kind of like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, Vic is the snitch. I should have killed him and everything else like that. Tommy's like, hold on, we gonna let him sweat it out. We'll let him know that he is the snitch, but we gonna use him. So that's the way Tommy is doing things, and we seeing that. We see. We got D Mac. He's wild all over the place. Um, he shot the guy that killed Leon. The kid that killed Leon, and Jannard and them found out it was D Mac, and he made a deal with, God, I forgot this guy name, but he's played by Big Baby. My man Glenn Davis, Big Baby, said, yeah, we're gonna give you him. Don't worry when you come home. He said, yeah, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We live with some big gangsters, so he's gonna be a threat coming home because he's, they doing the connection with CBI and him and his crew. So we got that. But the main thing is Maria, right? She and Tommy had a relationship, and Jannard and Shanti showed the photo to Miguel, and Tommy calls Maria's phone because they was just gonna, they was gonna go out of town, they was gonna leave, and Miguel picked up the phone, and he's laughing, he's burning something. So now we don't know Maria's uh, whereabouts. So that's something we gotta figure out. But also Tommy's face. He's just very angry, and it's a lot. It was really intense. Had that same look when he found out Angela was worked for the government, um, and she was with the FBI. So that was that was intense. That was really intense. But we can't wait for season 3. Season 2 was good. Can't wait for season 3. And where that's gonna go with everything else like that. Okay, Low Key season 2 review. This was a really great series. Low Key trying to figure something out. He's really good with his friends. Him and Mobius is just going through things. And you know they're trying to figure. Mainly, Loki is trying to make amends, but he's really he's became friends with all these people, right? And in doing so, we have Kang, or he who remains, um, doing things, and now Loki and these guys is trying to stop him. And so then episode by episode is always certain things. But in the climax you have we do have Loki. Um, almost he takes over all the time variance and everything that's going on, and now Loki is controls certain timelines, or he controls all the timelines. We don't know, and now Loki can be a big player in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Can actually come back, and I don't know. They say that's a good. I don't think it's going to be a season three. But this is not the last we're seeing Loki. We may see Loki in movies, so we're going to see that. The Marvels review. Okay, we have Monica. You got Kamala Khan, and you got Captain Marvel. Um, they're interconnected with their powers, and they got to stop this. They got to stop this woman with the same bangle that Kamala Khan has, as she's using it to destroy destroy the worlds, destroy certain worlds that Captain Marvel is there to protect, because Captain Marvel um, somewhat destroyed her world, or not destroyed, but there were her world was say for instance, it's they're supposed to have advanced technology, but Captain Marvel destroyed all of that. She destroyed all of that. So now the people are suffering, their hunger, it's their development isn't there because of Captain Marvel. Now we'll find out when you watch the movie, you'll find out the reasons why she did it and everything else like that. But that's just the basic of it. Kamala Khan, she's just funny, great. She really makes the movie enjoyable. I know people got issues with Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I'm still on the fence with that. But with the whole Endgame thing, when that was all rewritten, I was always had issues with that. I'm like, wow, yeah, I didn't know. But this is a okay movie. I know they may have another film after that, possibly. Um, but I think Kamala Khan will be having another series. But also there was something where a new Avengers is brewing. So we're going to figure that one is going to be figured out. We already knew new Avengers and things like that. So we're figuring that out. How that's going to go, I don't know, but we'll see along the line with that. But this is NBA One Take. This is Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.